Hey everybody, it's me, Purity. I'm just out here enjoying this beautiful nature, y'all. Look at all this. Yes, y'all, I'm out here. I am out here. Like, me being out here really helped me not to only think, but I'm comfortable with being by myself more. When I was a child, and as I got a little older, I was very comfortable always want to be around people. Because growing up, I was raised as an only child. So, of course, being in a strict household, and I barely get to do things anyway. And I guess for me, it was like what always used to make me more happy is when I have to surround myself with a lot of people. And that also built up ways of me feeling as if I want to seek acknowledgement. I want to be seen. I want to be known. But as time goes by, and this would be 3 or 4 years I've been on my journey so far, like I'm more comfortable with myself. Not everybody meant to be in my circle, and I don't have to be around people or associate myself with people all the time. I'm at peace, and for me, I'm at peace with myself. I'm taking the steps. I'm acknowledging who I am. I'm getting to know who I am, not based upon what other people see. And just starting to realize how free I am. I'm learning freedom. I'm learning to be by myself who I am. So that way it's like when I'm around other people, can't nobody tell me who I am, what I like to do, and this and that. And I don't know who else experienced this or who's realizing this now, but you are your own friend. It's okay to be different. And I say this plenty of times. I'm not afraid to be outcasted anymore. I'm working on letting go of self-guilt, shame, and just being there for everybody when I know I have to be there for me and my kids more. There's a lot of things that transpired over time. I've been dealing with my youngest having seizures, and yes, I'm not gonna lie, I've been dealing with my own personal issues outside of that, and my other child was sick, and it was just so much going on. But God helped recentered me through it all, recentered my kids, and I would beat myself up about a lot of things, and us as humans would tend to do that. We know that we trying hard, but we allow other people, even our own ego, our own fear, to have us to think that we're not good enough, and we have to always prove ourselves. But I really feel the push of not giving a fuck anymore, because as I always been told, and what I learned is, if God is with me, who can come against me? And I have certain fears that I am overcoming, so I'm not going to make it seem as if I got everything together. Mind y'all, I live in a hotel with 2 kids, and they're autistic at that. So, and on top of me relearning myself outside of what I already know, it was hard to face, but it was necessary. God wasn't only protecting me and my kids from the outside world, but from my own self as well, if that makes sense. God have ways of protecting us from a lot of things, even things that we don't realize we cause on ourselves. And even times we do know, is like we dig a deeper hole, and it's been harder to get out. So at this point in my life, I choose what's important, and that's me and my children. I no longer seek attention. I'm no longer seeking acknowledgement. I'm no longer searching for freedom, especially when I already live in it now. We overcame a lot. 2026 is a different year. And I just been sitting out here like, what's my next move? Where should I go from here? Like, and I'm a busybody, so it's like I can't help but to always find reasons to move. I can't help myself, but always trying to find stuff to do. I'm learning rest. I'm learning to rest. And I feel like this today is the start of it. Me just being by myself more, just getting out more, letting go of restrictions and limitations. And I feel like us as humans, that's what we really need. We don't always have to be around people. We don't always have to be around noise to think. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there are moments, if it's too quiet, yes, I need to listen to something. But sometimes when we ignore that quiet time, we're not really centered with self. We're not really trying to see what aligns. And I'm learning that. And I don't have a problem letting people know how flawed I am. I have a temper problem. I overthink. I second guess myself. There's moments I guilt trip myself of my past decision, my past mistakes. A lot of times, things that I've done and people I hung out with may have been for good intentions, but as I start to self-reflect and having this meditation in my me time, is like a lot of things could have been avoided. A lot of things was just due to my own understanding, not understanding it. So I just motivate someone today who's watching this video to really go out in nature. If you always like to be around people, try like, I'm not saying try all day, but give yourself like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour at most of your day to really sit with yourself and really see your thoughts, really let go of what's really not your energy, really let go of things that have hurt you, and what you know you deserve, what you need to do for yourself. Yeah, because in reality, we don't know when our last day will come. We don't, with all this stuff with Trump and everything, we don't know what's going to transpire next. As time goes on, we should really get to know ourselves. We should really prepare. We should really love one another, love ourselves, and forgive ourselves, show ourselves grace and mercy. As the same amount of time we'll give it to others freely. I love y'all. And as always, I pray that you ask God, Spirit, or however you call him, to guide you in your every step. God will never lead you astray. He will never lead you in harm's way. We have to be obedient, even if there's things that we know. I'll speak for myself. I've been around people and things I know wasn't good enough, like wasn't good for me or my kids, but as time went on, I had to let go. I had to cut some cords. I'm still cutting cords to this day, but it's worth it. Yeah, you guys, really sit with yourself. It's a life changer. Y'all have a good day.